This is my preview for the New England Patriots versus the Cincinnati Bengals from Paycor Stadium in the great city of Cincinnati, Ohio. So, before I begin, I need you guys to hit the like, comment, subscribe for NFL content. The support is very much appreciated. Gained a lot of subs from that pick video, so I really appreciate it. Good luck to all your teams, no matter who you root for. So, it's going to be fun, man. It's going to be really fun. But let's take a look at us, man. So, Joe Burrow is back healthy after last season. Obviously, he had a wrist injury in week 10 against the Baltimore Ravens. Offense is still there, man. Offense is elite. Still got Jamar Chase, albeit he's in a little bit of a holdout right now. T. Higgins also, we franchise tagged him. I think that's a good move. We'll see what happens at the end of this year. I think we'll definitely extend Chase. But, we drafted, obviously, Burton, and we brought in Zach Moss, Jermaine Burton. Those are two big offensive additions, obviously, with the loss of Tyler Boyd and Joe Mixon. So I think that Zach Moss, he can pair really well with Chase Brown, who had a great season last year as a rookie. And Zach Moss led the league in rushing through 7 weeks, obviously, before he had that injury. Spent a lot on defensive upgrades as well, man. We got Sheldon Rankins to come in and replace DJ Reader. We got Geno Stone. We brought back Von Bell as well. So I think we're big on depth, and we have a lot of depth on defense, man. And obviously you can expect growth from players like DJ Turner, Jordan Battle, who had a pick 6 in the preseason. And the offense can continue to do his thing, man. I know Trent Brown has a back issue. Amarius Mims, he's also out with that pec, I believe. I still think that the offensive line can, be very good. They traded away Jonah Williams in Arizona now. He was kind of a turnstile on that offensive line, but I still expect that line to be better. And, even when we started running the ball more, I thought the offensive line, they blocked really well, and then the defense just kind of didn't know what to expect. But, we were heavy pass, and that also caused a lot of pressure on Joe Burrow. And then you saw how good the offensive line played with Jake Browning in there. So, good. We look good coming into the season, man. I like the team and how they look. A lot better vibes around this time than last year, especially with Burrow's injury and just kind of everything that was going on last year. So I really like the team and the how they come into the season, man. And especially giving those reps in preseason, I really like it, and I really like that they played some of their starters in preseason, because I think that they've kind of learned from their rust the last couple years, and they know how important getting off to a good start is, I would hope. So, that's a look at us, man. But let's look at our opponent this weekend. So, Drake Maye, he takes over as head coach. This is the post-Bill Belichick and Tom Brady era. The first time since 2000 these two will not be a part of the New England Patriots at the same time. And they obviously drafted Drake Maye. I don't know why, but they're actually starting Jacoby Brissett at quarterback this week. Obviously, Mac Jones is in Jacksonville now. I was kind of surprised. I thought they rolled with Drake Maye. I know he's a rookie, but I would have given him kind of a chance. But, they recently traded Matthew Judon to the Atlanta Falcons. Ramondre Stevenson, he's hurt. I don't know his status for the game. But they still got some good receivers, that they drafted. Obviously, they drafted rookies Jalen Polk and Javon Baker. I think that with Demario Douglas, they can pair really well. At the end of the day, man, this is not a very good team. They're kind of entering the new era of the phases of their football team. It's a new era. Obviously, they, were incredible. They were a dynasty. They won 6 championships, went to 10, 9. Brady went to 10, and he won 7. But yeah, the Patriots, man, they look good. Or not good, but they look like they're starting a new era, and hopefully they're looking to get off to a good start. Obviously, the thing about the Patriots is they're always known for being, and I mentioned this in my picks and predictions video, but they're known for having a disciplined defense. So we'll see kind of how that culture changes with Drake Maye taking over. Obviously, he was a good part of that defense, but Jacoby Brissett, he's a proven starting caliber quarterback in this league. He's had some success against the Bengals as well. Everybody remembers that Halloween debacle that took place. That was before we went on that 10-game winning streak in 2022. But he's got some experience, man, and I think that's key for them. I don't know Kendrick Bourne. I think he's also, obviously they got him as well. So we'll kind of see. Again, it's a new era, so we don't know what to expect from this Patriots team. You can never. It's hard to really bet on the early season Bengals a lot of the time. But we'll see, because week ones are always weird, man. So I'm not counting out the Patriots. It's the saying, any given Sunday. So here's what I think our keys to a W are this weekend, man. We got to protect Joe Burrow. Obviously, keep that pocket clean. Allow him to find his guys downfield. Chase is great. Higgins is great, but Joey needs time to actually throw to him. That Patriots offensive line is not very good as well. So I think we got to pressure Jacoby Brissett. Obviously, our run defense was bad last year, and our pressuring, we weren't at the top, and I think that could definitely change, especially given our depth now on the defensive line. Cam Sample's out for the year, but I expect other guys to step. Even a quarterback like Brett Favre, he was a Hall of Fame quarterback, but he's one of those quarterbacks that you knew he was going to make a mistake. And I think Jacoby Brissett is kind of like that. He's a good quarterback in my opinion, but he's bound to make mistakes. And we got to establish the run, man. We got to balance the attack like we did towards the end of last year, when Browning stepped in, and that's just going to you're kind of going to lead the defense on to thinking, oh, they're going to do this, because I feel like we were just too pass heavy and too predictable during the first half. So hopefully that they've kind of gained some confidence and learned from last year, even though Joey B was obviously out for over half the year, or a little bit less than half. But establishing the run and balancing the attack, man, that's going to be key for us. And we won some games, even without Joe Burrow. So gotta limit the big plays, man. I expect the young secondary, obviously, with the addition of Geno Stone as well, to help out kind of the young guys. And the young guys can help him out as well. I mean, vice versa. I think they just got to avoid giving up big gains, and they got to keep everything out in front of him, man. Jacoby Brissett, he can sling it, man. So we'll see what happens. I mean, I think that this is going to be a good test for both these teams, man. Obviously, the Bengals high-powered offense for the Patriots defense, and the Patriots even. I mean, I think it's going to be kind of a test for the chemistry and how it's going to develop for the Bengals. So those are my keys to a W, man. I know it sounds kind of basic, but I think every Bengals fan is thinking the same thing, man. These are the main things. Message as Coach Ohio Game Talks, balance the attack. Those are the main things you got to do. Balance the pass, balance the run, shake off the early season rust. We have a lot of early season rust. We've had a lot of early season rust the last 3 years. Obviously, we lost to Pittsburgh in 2022, and then we lost to Cleveland last year in the opener. And we started off with 2 divisional losses last year. We can't get off to that start this year, especially our first 2 games against the Patriots, and then we got a big test in the Kansas City Chiefs. So it's a strong start, man. It's key for our season, man. It's important. It's going to set the tone for the year. Who knows what would have happened if we, in 2022, if we took maybe week 1, maybe we get the 1 seed. So it's important, man. Every game is crucial. So there's no time to shake off rust now. That's all I got to say, man. That's all I got to say. Football is back. Hooday, let's go Bengals. Beat the New England Patriots this week. Let's get to 1-0, man. You guys take care. I'm out.